I walked away from a position that I've held for 4 years yesterday out of obedience. And this morning God told me, hold on, this might be a little too loud. God was like, that wasn't out of obedience. I'm like, dang, I thought I was being obedient. But it made sense because I'm recognizing that when everybody says they make these moves, especially walking away from a position out of obedience, they usually carry this certain um, regret and like fear, or you'll notice it like, that took a lot out of me. You know, they have to process and it takes a while. But me doing that, for one, it was immediate. It wasn't something that I had to wait for. It was just when I finally got it, I got it. Like, all right, boom, it's over. I'm walking away. I don't need no other explanation. I'm gonna do it. But I've known, I'm gonna get into that. But so naturally, when I did it and I come home and I'm like, dang, that was my last day. That's kind of crazy. And I wanted to fake it. Like, oh my God, this is horrible. No, my job. I wanted to do all the theatrics. I did. It never came, right? I was trying. You know how when you're going through a heartbreak and you just constantly listen to sad music, like you want to cry? That is like what I was doing. Like I was trying to feel what I feel like I'm supposed to feel, but I don't know how to be fake. So when God said that it wasn't obedience, and I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about this. It made sense because I wasn't able to feel what other people feel. And we all talk about like the difficulty in obedience when it requires something. Like it's the obedience that hurts you, where you feel that, right? But nobody talks about the obedience where it aligns with what you want, right? Let's get into that, because this obedience aligned with what I want. So I wasn't able to feel the things that other people feel when they do something out of obedience. And the way that God broke it down to me this morning was, the obedience wasn't you walking away from the job. The obedience was you staying on the job when you wanted to walk away. So naturally, you're not going to feel the same thing. But not even that. So I never recognized it as that, because I've had so many different incidents where I wanted to walk away from this job. Like, y'all probably seen the videos. I had to put them on, I had to actually hide the videos. Like, I was cussing these people out. Like, it was just so much in this job that was just stressing me, and I knew it wasn't time for me to leave, and I wanted to leave. I was waiting for God to tell me I could leave. And it never came. But I never realized the obedience was staying. So when I said, God, I'm gonna be obedient and walk away when it was time, that was obedience, but it didn't feel the same because it was like the release. Okay? Something else that I feel like is important to, express, that with that type of obedience, the obedience where it doesn't hurt you, because I wasn't in the woe is me, God gave me very specific instructions. Like, you're not about to go in these people's, you're not about to go in this building and show anything other than humility. So yeah, you have all the reasons that you've been wanting to walk away, but this moment is not about those reasons. This moment is about me telling you that it's time. So you're not able to go in here and act like it's connected to you in that sense, where this is not a moment for you to purge all of the issues that you have and make a me moment a you moment. So I'm realizing this is not my moment. I can't take the moment away from what God is doing, and I don't even know what he's doing. But I feel like everybody, including my management, knew that I would have and I could have set it off in there, and I didn't, based on my track record and the things that I've been complaining about and been passionate about, but I didn't. I can only say, I'm sorry for the last minute notice. I wish you the best, but today would be my last day. I made sure I did everything that would not inconvenience anyone. I left everything in excellent order, even down to, you have to do like the survey afterwards. I wasn't expressing anything that I recently expressed